Okay, so we are here today to talk to Brianna about Junebug and Junebug's history. She is a part of the American Pit Bull Foundation and she's looking for a home. And we are going to turn this over to Brianna and she's going to tell us about Junebug's journey so far.
So Junebug came to the American Pit Bull Foundation about three and a half years ago. She was displaced after Hurricane Sandy. She had lived with her family since she was a puppy, so she knew nothing but living in a loving, amazing home. When Hurricane Sandy hit, her family not only lost their home, but also lost their small business that they owned, so they lost their livelihood. Wanting to try and keep the family together, instead of surrendering Junebug to a shelter, they contacted several boarding facilities, and there was a boarding facility in the Charlotte area that was gracious enough to allow her to live there until the family got back up on their feet. Because Junebug was used to nothing but living in an amazing, loving home, the kennel life was very, very tough on her. So the American Pit Bull Foundation stepped in after she was living in a kennel for about a year and a half, and placed her in a foster home, and our #1 goal was to reunite her with her family. It was an awesome moment. A little over a year ago, I was able to drive up to Baltimore, Maryland area and reunite Junebug with her family. It was super emotional and awesome moment. But unfortunately, a few months ago, we got a call back from her family saying that they just have not been able to get back on their feet and recover from losing pretty much everything that they've ever had. And they thought that the best thing for Junebug would be to surrender her over to American Pit Bull Foundation, because they knew that she would be in great hands, and we would do our best to make sure she gets put into another amazing, loving home. I'm currently fostering Junebug right now, and Junebug does prefer to be an only dog. As you can see, she's a total cuddle bug, love bug, water bug, and she would be best as the only pet in a home. She loves kids, she's super smart, would do awesome in a home that maybe wants to work with her in agility, take her for long walks, hiking. She's just the perfect girl. The cool thing also is she is basically a permanent puppy. She weighs 31 pounds. She's 5 years old, so she's full grown. But the great thing about her is she doesn't have any of those puppy quirks. So she's already crate trained, housebroken, and just is a really all-around great gal. So if you know or you are looking for the perfect pup to add to your family, definitely inquire about Miss Junebug.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath, long about a Saturday night. Yeah, rubbed up, just relaxing in the tub, thinking everything was alright. Well, I stepped out the tub, put my feet on the floor, I wrapped the towel around me and I opened the door, and in a splish splash, I jumped back in the bath. Well, how was I to know there was a party going on? There was a splishing and a splash, reeling with the feeling, moving and a grooving, rocking and a rolling. Yeah! Bing bang, I saw the whole gang dancing on my living room rug. Yeah, flip flop, they were doing the bop. All the teens had the dancing bug. There was a lollipop with a Peggy Sue, but the golly Miss Molly was even there too. Well, a splish splash, I forgot about the bath. I went and put my dancing shoes on.